Hey everyone, this is the Felicia Heath. I just went outside and just watched the Joker. This is my take on if the Joaquin Phoenix was able to take on, dethrone Heath Ledger as the best Joker of all time. Now, after seeing the movie, my first impression of whether he was able to, go up to the mark of Heath Ledger. I believe that he did. I 100% believe the Joaquin Phoenix's performance in the Joker will be as memorable as Heath Ledger's performance in The Dark Knight, and I'll tell you why. And one reason is because you feel connection with him. You understand his viewpoint. You understand him. I think people will be dissecting this character for a long time because his motivations they're slowly shown throughout the movie. It's way different. You don't know what's reality. You don't know what's his imagination. You were seeing someone that's, you know, someone that is mentally ill that can't stop laughing. It's like One Piece's devil fruits. The smiley devil fruits. You want to cry, but you can't. You're always smiling, and because of that, people make fun of him. Even I remember that lady took his card for some reason, not returning it. Remember when he was trying to show it to the other people that were in the train? He couldn't because he didn't have it on him. Now, where did the part? What did they? I think the part where he took on society and he talked about a lot of this movie. Talked about a lot of the truths of society today in America and the world. It talked about how how our governments don't know what we the calm people live through. How he asked his social worker, how am I gonna afford medicine now because I need seven types of medicine, and you see him every day getting this medicine. How is he gonna get it? He can't afford it because he works as a party clown. He unfortunately, because of his mental illness, he probably didn't go to college and he didn't have a good degree, so he has to do these simple jobs, and he's even hated there because of mental illness. They literally make fun of him for everything. People beat him up, because of his laugh. People don't see him. Remember he says that people expect him to act normal, even though he can't do the moral of the end of the story is that he acts like he's like I don't care. I'm gonna be like who I have nothing to lose. And he takes out all his hatred on that guy, Murray guy, by killing him. Essentially killing the man that made fun of him. Made fun of everyone. I'm pretty sure there are people that metaphorically want to kill people. That make fun of him, that bully him. He doesn't like it that on a national stage that his mental illness is. They don't know it's mental illness, but here's the point: we don't feel sad for him until we find someone has a mental illness. Before that, we'll make fun of him hundreds of times. But after we find him mental illness, oh, we're sorry. But you shouldn't make fun of anyone unnecessarily. You shouldn't hurt other. Your joke should not hurt people. That's simple. Now we will now discuss other things. The Dark Knight. Dark Knight is a Joker is basically the unsung hero, even though he's not the hero in it. He's talking about how he's gonna save the soul of Gotham. In itself, he does it too, simply because he lets people know, that people don't. He gets people to go out and do what, take the streets, take it like Bane did, but in this movie concept, what he's trying to accomplish is inner demon can conquer. He's becoming more confident leader in the end. Even if he doesn't want to be, he understands that this world is a crazy place. And I might be the most, and he might be the most serious person there. He talks to his kids where he tells her, you guys don't listen. Like, you guys don't listen. You guys don't listen. You ask me the same questions week after week, but you don't listen. You don't listen. All I have are negative thoughts. That's all I got. That's what Joker says. And she said that society doesn't care. Like, the government doesn't give a damn about her job or she's trying to help him and him. So what does that lead to? That leads to anarchy. When our government does not help the most underprivileged, the most needy of our society, that government does not need to exist. And that's what happened. And I truly believe that we need, as a society, need to learn from this. Are we going towards this? Because remember this, if the society is all corrupt, you gotta kill it all and start a new one. And that's what Joker did in Dark Knight. He bankrupted the mafia, which Batman, the police could never do. He bankrupted the mafia, had already killed a bunch of, the corrupt ones. And since the mafia has no money, these corrupt can't have any corrupt, and they have a, leader in Harvey Dent, and the Harvey Dent Act helps clean up the streets of Gotham. Well, Joker does the Batman's job. In this, we see Thomas Wayne. Thomas Wayne is an upper class. Like, he doesn't understand how, the poor live. He even calls them clowns. Calling someone a clown is not a good deal. He calls them clowns and he uses it to his advantage. And he destroys them. And he gets killed because of it. Eventually. We must be empathetic. The only way to be empathetic is to learn as much as we can. Maybe go out and look and see what people are existing, talk to them. That's what's happening a lot. For example, the Canadian or the American elections. Do our leaders that want to be our leaders understand the poorest of our bunch? Because any society should be measured about how their lowest are taken care of, not their highest, but their lowest. Our lowest should be in a state where they themselves are happy. If the lowest are happy, then the society has accomplished social justice. And I believe that, and the Joker clearly shows it. And for these reasons, I feel like Joaquin Phoenix is right up there with Heath Ledger. I'm having difficulty being a Dark Knight's friend. He might go on top of him, but history will tell that. But my verdict is that he's right there. It's like Kobe and Michael. Right there. They're both right there. Anyone that's seen them in their prime, but Kobe was there, number one. MJ was there, number one. And they're both like this. That's my take on it. I hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe, like, and share this weird video. And let me know if you guys want to see more. Bye-bye.